Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is roll to see who starts. Three from Chris. Okay, let's
Sure.
try again. Alright, QC is player 1, I'm player 2, Chris is player 3.
I now deal each player 3 fortune cards. They should not show these cards to other players. Off camera, I'm going to give each player 50 ant coins, which is how much you need to begin the game. We have also set our ant coin jackpot to 600 ant coins. QC is now going to roll a dice, and the number he rolls is the card he's going to play.
2. True or false?
He picks up the card and reads it out to the company.
14 plus 18 equals 30. False.
Okay, well done. How many ant coins do you win?
Straight away.
QC reads the ant coin value from the bottom of the card.
40, please.
40, alright. 2, 3, 4, and then you've got a magic times 10. So roll your dice, times by 10.
QC's also won a magic times 10. He rolls the dice and times whatever he rolls by 10 and adds this to his score.
3 times 10. What's 3 times 10? 30. Very good.
QC has won a total of 70
13.
ant coins.
And actually, you have a cash in now. Do your coins add up to 100?
50 plus 30. Yes.
Okay, so give me 100.
He hands in 100 ant coins to the banker and in exchange receives a gold piece and a fortune card.
50.
Okay, so you get 100, and with every 100 you get a fortune card. You can look at it, but don't tell us what it is.
Okay.
And I get 5 for timing.
Chris timed the question. This means he wins 5 ant coins.
Timing.
Superb.
Now it's my turn.
I roll a 4, which is a high pressure question. Chris calls Q. This makes him the question meister. He will now read the questions out, and for doing this will win 10 ant coins.
I'm the quizmaster, so
Okay.
high pressure.
Chris gives QC the timer. QC will get 5 ant coins for timing.
You've got four sand timers.
4 sand timers.
Maximum 60 ant coins that you can get if you get all 10 right. 5 ant coins for each one.
Okay, let's
Here we go. Number 1. 3 plus 2.
5.
5 plus 1.
6.
2 plus 3.
5.
6 plus 3.
9.
9 plus 1.
10.
3 plus 4.
8.
4 plus 4.
9.
1 plus 1.
3.
No. 4 plus 5.
9.
2 plus 1.
4.
8 plus 3.
11.
5 plus 3.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I got, how many did I get wrong?
You got 4 wrong.
Okay.
For each wrong answer, I lose 5 ant coins out of the 60.
So that means I get 4 times 5, which is 20 off. So 60 minus 20 is 40. So I get 40 ant coins. Okay, there we go, 40 ant coins. And what's my magic?
And then, well, your magic's a D.
With a magic D, if I can roll a double, I will win double the amount of ant coins available on the card.
So with the green dice, I will now roll a double.
You'll try and roll a double.
Which double should I roll? Someone can nominate. 5. Double 5, here we go.
Oh, brilliant.
Still gets the double.
Double 3.
Oh. So my 40 becomes 80.
Right, so you can cash in now.
So I can cash in, so that's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Cash that in, take 100. Let's see, I got a fortune card because I got 100. Have a look. Oh, and I've got a Gin Genie. Gin Genie 30. Now that means I take another 30. Which means I'm now on 160. The Gin Genie goes out. And unless I can play another card, that is the end of my turn.
It's Chris's turn. What What does he roll? A 1.
1, great. Command card. Okay, roll a green dice and a red dice. What is the sum?
Hijack.
QC has hijacked Chris.
I don't have a Ronnie resist.
Chris doesn't have a Ronnie resist, which means QC can take his turn and try and answer his question.
So that's yours.
Roll a green dice and a red dice. What is the sum? Five.
Okay, so now we're going to dice duel, haven't we?
Dice duel.
See who actually gets it. 4. Yes.
Okay, so Chris wins because he won the dice duel.
Chris wins the dice duel. This means that he wins the card and the ant coins available and the magic, despite not having answered the question. The hijack card is one of the key features of Numberella. Even if a player doesn't know an answer or doesn't answer quick enough, they still have a chance to stay in the game.
Means Chris takes the orange card and he gets the ant coins. How many?
35.
35, alright. And what's your magic?
And I've got a times 5
Times
magic, so...
Chris has magic times 5. This means he has to roll the dice and times it by 5. Whatever he gets is the amount of ant coins that he wins.
5 plus 25. What's 35 plus 25?
That's 60.
Very good. So how many more do you need? You need another 25.
Yeah, and I'm going to add 40 to that 60, so that's 100, which I'll cash in.
Okay.
Whenever a player makes 100 ant coins in change, they can cash those ant coins in for a 100 ant coin piece. At the same time, they get a new fortune card. Chris can't use or doesn't want to use any of his fortune cards. The used hijack card goes to the bottom of the fortune card pile. We rejoin the game a little while later. All players have earned more ant coins and it's QC's turn.
Miss a go.
Resist.
QC plays a miss a go card at me, but I have a Ronnie resist. QC is deep in thought. He has too many Harry hijacks and wants to trade one of them with Chris.
Nothing
Harry
more
hijack?
you, I'm afraid.
Okay, GG.
Yeah.
Now he's conducted his fortune card business, QC rolls the dice. He rolls a 3.
All the thieves' getaway cars have 4 wheels and a spare in the boot. How many wheels in total do the 4 of her cars have? 10.
No.
Well,
Oh, well off. Well off.
all right, don't rub it in.
QC got that question wrong. He receives no ant coins and puts the card to the bottom of the deck. It's my turn. One good roll could see me over the line winning the jackpot. It's a 6. A 6 may not be so good. The Numberella category is covered by a fortune card, which means this draw is a lottery. Let's see how good my luck is.
Genie 100 could win me the game. Let's have a look.
In the cup game, fortune cards are dispersed between the game cards, 1 fortune card for every 4 game cards. When they occur in play, they count as your turn. Unfortunately for me, I can't use this one, and it's Chris's turn.
Alex, you're the richest player, so I can take 30 from you.
Chris plays a thief at me, apparently because I'm the richest player. I have no Ronnie resist, and I have to give him the money.
I think I can get my jewel.
Having stolen my 30 ant coins, Chris is over the 500 ant coin jewel threshold.
505.
With 500 you get a jewel and you get 2 fortune cards. 1, 2. The thief goes out.
Right.
Not only has Chris stolen my money, cashed in for a jewel, and got 2 bonus fortune cards, but now he goes on and rolls a 6.
Right, 6, great. Numberella. Charity. The richest player must give 30 ant coins to all the other players. I think that's you.
Chris has pulled a Numberella charity card. This means that the richest player has to pay all the other players 30 ant coins. I'm the richest player.
Right, so I'm going to give my jewel back. I've got 400 for myself. So I'm going to give 30 to QC, and I'm going to give 30 this, and I get 70 back for myself. 40, 50, 60, 70, and you keep the charity card.
And I wondered, QC, whether you might want to swap an orange for a green card.
Okay.
Looks like you need some oranges.
Yeah.
Great.
In Numberella Cup games, you're allowed to trade cards. You can trade game cards for fortune cards or cash, or fortune cards for game cards or cash. In this instance, it looks like Chris might have duped QC into making an unwise bargain.
Okay, that means I've got at least one of every colour, which I'm going to cash in, please, banker.
Chris has sneakily traded a card with QC that's enabled him to make a collection. He's got 1 of each game card, which is worth 50 ant coins. QC may not have been aware of this.
I'm only 15 away.
15 away from the jackpot.
But it looks like he might have some plans of his own.
I want to trade the Gin Genie in.
Gin Genie 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Cool.
Gin Genie goes up.
I think that means you've gone past 500.
We've gone past 500, so you get a jewel.
Mm.
So if you can give me 500.
That's 400.
It looked like QC might have given Chris the game by trading one of his game cards. But now it looks like QC has got a chance to win the game himself.
And you get 2 fortune cards.
It's QC's turn. He's only 80 away from the jackpot. It's a 5. Game card number 5 is called Quick Draw. This card should be drawn and placed straight on the table. It doesn't need to be read out first and can be hijacked straight away.
Hijack.
Ronnie resists.
I move straight in with a hijack. This could be my last chance, but QC resists.
Hands on your head and half the blue number. The blue number is 24, half of that is 12.
Yep,
Correct.
doing the time.
So you win 50 and you have a magic times 10. So you can roll your dice, times it by 10.
With the 50 he's just won, QC is only 30 away from the 600 ant coin jackpot. He rolls for a magic times 10. Anything better than 3 wins him the game.
So total 110.
And that's the game.
And you are the winner.
Ah, there we are.
QC wins. Despite the fact that he'd never played the game before, he was still able to triumph. And this is how Numberella is meant to work. It's meant to allow people of different abilities in mathematics and different experience levels of Numberella to still have a chance of winning and come away with that great feeling that accompanies the words, "You are the winner."
Minus 10 for each of those fortune cards.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Chris's 3 fortune cards are worth minus 10 each. He has to give this back to the banker.
So first, second, third.
Unfortunately, it doesn't leave him in 3rd place. That honour rests with me.